Hi everyone, welcome to CD Cave. I'm Jack Barrow. I'm back in another video today, something different. Today I'm going to do a CD tag for 2025. Glenn Calloway from the basement started this tag and decided to jump on it. I don't usually do a lot of tags or threads too much, but decided to do this one, which is a little different. There's 15 questions to answer. I thought they were kind of cool questions, which is what got me wanting to do this, and watched other people do their videos, and they're pretty interesting. So I decided I'm going to do this one. Before we get into that, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. I really enjoy reading the comments and all that. So I got everything written down, so I know where I'm heading. So to start, the first question is your first CD player. Well, I no longer own it, but it was a Sony one disc player. I don't remember the model number, but I probably got it, well, definitely the late 80s, probably like around 87 or so. I think that's when I started collecting CDs, around 87. So I probably got it that year. Yeah, it was a great player. Just start to skip a lot of stuff. I do have another one now. Another Sony. I don't use it anymore. I mostly use a DVD player to play my CDs and that. In this room, in the man cave, and as well as upstairs. But that's what was my first one, was a Sony. That's question number 2. The first CD purchase. Styx Equinox. Sorry about the glare. This is definitely my first. I remember going to Music World and picking this up. I actually remember my second one too was Pyramid by Alan Parsons Project. But yeah, great album. So listen to this one quite a bit today. That was my first purchase. The new question number 3, new CD purchase. Emotional Fire by Sunstorm. This features Joel Turner. Actually, it still has a shrink wrap on it. I'll take that off on later. Yeah, I just basically got this in. So yesterday, I think it was. So haven't had a chance to play it yet, but that was my new purchase. Question number 3. How many CDs in your collection? I haven't counted in a while. But I would probably say, well, over 5,000. Probably, I think probably around 53 or 5,400 is what I have in CDs. I've been picking up a lot of CDs in the last 10 or 15 years or so. I bought a lot more CDs than I did before. Of course, I have more time on my hands too now. I'm retired and that, so I do spend a lot of time looking for CDs and that. I enjoy doing that. But yeah, up 5,000, probably around 53 or 5,400 is what I have on CDs. Okay, question number 5, jewel case or digipack? Definitely jewel cases. Don't really care for digipacks that much, although the digipacks that have the tray inside aren't too bad. I don't mind those. I'll try and find one here. I don't mind them too much. See, like this one doesn't have it. I think you know what I mean. The ones that have the tray inside. Sure, I have it somewhere. Digipack. Here, I'll show you what. Then there's the young one. Yeah, this type. Has a plastic tray in it. Yeah, those I don't mind, but I do prefer the jewel case because the plastic protects the album, protects the CD board, and it's got a similar tray. The ones that are just the cardboard, like the one I was grabbing here, like these, the CDs are on the inside. Sometimes they're on the inside here. Find, the CDs get scratched taking them in and out, and it's really cheap packaging. And sometimes what you pay for CDs and that, they should at least give you a decent packaging. That's my thought. It means jewel case all day long is what I prefer. Okay, number 6, best purchase of 2024. Well, there's a few good ones in there. I did like the Deep Purple Equal One. John Hannison, Band of Geese is really good too. There's a few other ones. House of Lords is really good too. But for me, it's Here Comes the Rain by Magnum. This is what I listened to out of the bunch. I think this is my favorite purchase of 2024. A live CD, show a live CD. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one here, Spyro Gyra, Rhodes Scholars. It's like a jazz fusion type album. I have to think about this one because I mean, there's a lot of live albums I like, right? The Styx albums, Deep Purple has a lot of good live albums. Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, there's a whole bunch of them. I like Peter Frampton Comes Alive is one of my favorites too. But this one here is a really good, sounding good album, and one that I do play a lot. If you like jazz fusion type stuff like that, check that out. Spyro Gyra. Rhodes Scholars, best sounding CD in my collection. I have to go with Supertramp, Crime of the Century. There's a few that I could mention that I have, but I don't own any really specialty CDs in that. But to me, this is one that to me has always sounded good, no matter what you play it on. And if I do want to check the sound of a system or something, this is always the one in the past that I always threw on. Great recording, great sound. It's one of the ones I find is the best sounding CDs around. Favorite cover art? Definitely Man of Miracles by Styx. Great album too, early Styx. But I've always loved the cover art. I love the colors on this. Always loved it. So Man of Miracles, which is also my handle on YouTube's Man of Miracles. Next, question number 10, show a box set. Well, the Bee Gees box set. I don't collect a lot of box sets. This is Tales from the Brothers Gibb, A History in Songs, 1967 and 1990. This has a beautiful booklet inside. I actually bought this years ago for my wife. It's got a lot of obscure stuff on there. See, you got 4 CDs. Yeah, she really enjoys this. It's one of the few box sets that we have. So yeah, the Bee Gees, Tales from the Brothers Gibb. Okay. CD from your favorite band. Well, this would definitely be Styx again, The Grand Illusion. My favorite album of all time. Probably still my most played album of all time. And actually I have the Grand Illusion t-shirt here for this video. Most CDs from an artist. Definitely Elton John. There's a few. There's Styx, Uriah Heep, Deep Purple, Alice Cooper. I have quite a bit. But Elton John comes in first by a little bit. 45. I have 45 CDs from Elton John. Mind you, a few of them are compilations and some live albums in there too, right? Plus studio albums. I think I have 2 or 3 of his vinyl, but 45 CDs. So Elton John is the one I have the most CDs from. Do you collect? 13 is, do you collect CDs and vinyl? Yeah, I collect both, but if you watch my CD hauls and that, you'll notice it's mostly CDs I pick up. I'm more of a CD guy than vinyl. I do pick up the odd vinyl, as you'll see in my videos. Usually always use. I never buy new CDs. New vinyl. I can't remember the last time I bought a new vinyl. It was years and years ago. Always secondhand. Make sure that it's in good shape and not too pricey. And I'll pick up vinyl that way, but I never buy new vinyl. I just prefer buying CDs. That's just me. Everybody has their preference, right? And I do prefer the CD format. Ever sold your vinyl collection? Yeah, I got rid of a lot of vinyl over the years. Gave some to friends. I think I gave some away to pawn shops and things like that when I was younger. Left some around to friends for them just to keep. Um, yeah, so probably quite a few. Some I've replaced. Um, some I have on CD now, so I don't really go out looking for the vinyl. If I see it and like I said, used and a decent price, I'll pick it up. But I don't chase the vinyl that much. I mean, it's mostly CDs. Do I regret getting rid of some of the vinyl? I do. I remember back then when I was living in a smaller apartment, I didn't have a lot of space. And so when I moved from my parents' house to a little apartment, I got rid of a lot of vinyl then uh, and started collecting CDs and that. Now I do have space, but I'm more into the CDs and started collecting vinyl, and I don't need all these different formats. I do have some cassettes too. I got rid of a lot of cassettes over the years too, but I still do buy the odd cassette once in a while. I'm not sure why, but I do. Um, the last question, number 15, show a CD for listeners to hear that you like the listeners to hear. I picked Pat Metheny Group, We Live Here. It's a great album. Um, Pretty much like everything I've heard from him. I have quite a few of his stuff, his CDs. Uh, this is very modern jazz type stuff. A lot of good songs on here. Some really good players too. It sounds great. It's a great sounding CD. Um, yeah, so we're checking out. If you're not familiar with it, I'm sure you can find it on YouTube or Spotify and that. Pat Metheny, We Live Here. Um, So that's it for the end of all the 15 questions. I think I got them all. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you stuck right to the end. Um, Maybe I'll start doing more tags or threads. I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, so that's it for me. Until next time, take care of yourselves.